Shalom, shalom, family, shalom, shalom. Hope you all doing well today. I'm coming on because, COVID-19. I just got a call just a little bit ago from the landlords over there at the gym, and so she calls and says, Corey, we got some new mandates that just came down from Quentin Lucas, who is the mayor here in Kansas City. And she said, so now all the people need to wear a mask while they're in the gym. She says, do you all require the clients to wear masks? I said, no. Because what if they are prescribed by the doctor to get cardiovascular? All right. Go ahead. Do what you're doing. I hope y'all can see me. If y'all can see me, give me a 10. If you can see me and hear me, give me a 10. All right. There we go. We back. Sons of bitches. Got me mad. All right. So anyway, I said, if we have a client that you're recommended by the doctor to work out, but you need marginal cardiovascular activity, wouldn't that be detrimental for me to put a mask on, seeing that you're not cardiovascularly fit and you need that type of activity to get you back going? He said, yeah, I understand, but if they don't wear a mask, we ought to shut down. See, I already know it was coming. That's why I was telling everybody, at least around here, so get ready for November. Because now, here's the bullshit. We have clients that know that are starting to know how much bullcrap COVID is. And, they have seen all the schemes that they've been running. So they're starting to figure some of these things out. But however, we know that the agenda is underway, and it's going to happen with or without people. This is what was always coming, long and in advance. So these folks know exactly what they're doing, but the long or the short is, as we see these things unfold, it's like, how much of the hosing are we willing to take? Because it's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of bullshit. I'm just telling you flat out. She called me and said, the trainers, we must wear masks. And so I've already been preparing for the saints or the clients or whoever that's coming to the gym to work out, to be ready to move in such a way we don't, we're not stopped by whether or not we go to the physical location or not. That's why I've had the trilogy app. But at the same time, this is why I want to bring the mind to the saints about this whole covert, now overt operation that they're doing in COVID. And you can just see, man, the overtaking getting ready to come. People are getting ready to be caged up again. They're getting ready to be put under the ban of the Gentiles. Because who made COVID? Who is running it? Who is set to make money off all this? And what's going to be the overall accomplishment of this? Well, dominance, control, manipulation, sinister. Right? Is it sinister? Oh, it's sinister as hell. And that's what's going on. And so I'm not falling for when you can gather in a place 800 something people or so or less, and not one case, nobody don't have it. But then all summer long it's been spiking in the heat. When you said viruses can't survive in the heat, did they say that? Did they teach that in school? That viruses can't survive in heat? What the hell kind of virus is this? Where the shit surviving in the heat. And so now the winter's back. So you had people so off-centered all summer long. Now they can make it where everything that they're saying is relevant and pertinent to the operation that's running. Well, what about this? Let me ask you this. Why in the hell we don't have any pneumonia, no flu, it's disappeared. Everything right now, COVID is that strong. That's what I'm saying. How is it? I've been asking the question. How in the hell is it this damn deadly? Nobody died this summer, but now it's coming back. It's going to be deadlier than it ever has been. That don't make sense to me. I don't get it. Somebody need to give me some answers. But you know what? This is how I'm playing it. It's as simple as this. If it come down to me buying or selling, or you got to mark me as good to continue to operate in this current society so I can save my life, Pastor Corey ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. And if you with me and and I see you getting ready to walk forward, I'm doing just like Phineas. You're not gonna make it up there to give yourself over to the bullshit. I'd rather take you out myself than you take your ass up there trying to get a goddamn mark in your goddamn hand and your head. I'm just telling you. Man, y'all better get ready. These folks out they damn mind. And they are ready, man, to bring this thing down. Things that's going on in Canada, what we know and what we hear, that how they have prepared for years. Man, they ready. But we got to be ready also, because Yah is on our side. It's just like Hezekiah said when he was talking to the people around him. Our Yah is much bigger than these damn people, these damn fools. And the remnant shall be saved. So I'm going to just flat out tell you, that's one of the reasons why I think, because I know it's something out here. It's something they done put together. See, they've had too much biological warfare, and we know that that biological warfare has done much. They've tested it on the generalized population. So there's no doubt in my mind that they have created something that will absolutely get in and disrupt the normal homeostasis of the human body in some capacity, and then shaking up the immune system as such, where the vessel is compromised and then they get sick either from pre-existing things or whatever destructive manner they ordered and controlled these molecules to get in and obstruct or cause malignancy in the body. I believe. But as far as this thing being deadly, like people saying it is, I just ain't seen the death. I mean, if something is deadly, you know, I don't even know how, you know, just from hearing the numbers about the bubonic plague, then you heard it was deadly. I'm imagining, you know, if it wasn't propaganda, then it was deadly. But I'm trying to figure out when the numbers were spiking this summer. Now, what is the difference in the numbers spiking this summer and people not going to the ICU compared to today? When I see, after I got that call, I went on to see, and then I saw it, KU, they said it was 67 new cases, and I believe the article said, excuse me, oh man, out of the 67 new cases, 22 of them was in ICU. And I'm like, what is the difference? When we were saying there was new cases this summer, but nobody was going in ICU. I mean, that, you know, it's crazy. But, you know, Israel, I'm gonna leave you with this. We know the book says that all sorts of things would come on the earth. These are calamities. All sorts of calamities was going to come over the earth. And these calamities that was going to come was going to be so great that men, their hearts was going to fail within them. Their bowels was going to befall them. That means Yah saying it. He said the last days are going to be worse than the days of Noah. I can only imagine after the manner, when I know, see, because I'm looking at it from a different standpoint. I don't separate the actions of the Gentiles into a small compartmentalized area of racism. No, when Yah in Genesis 9:27, when he said he was going to enlarge Japhet, and one of the words that you see was deceive, and you see sinister. If you look up sinister, you know sinister is like, these are horrid acts that people don't mind carrying out. And when I look at Sennacherib, and I look at a lot of these people in the Apocrypha who was bringing torture and all this different shit over Israel, then I know these folks. I mean, when you read the Apocrypha, it's like, this ain't no different action. I'm knowing what to expect based on looking at that crap. It's like you took these 7 sons and you didn't mind doing whatever And you know what you're doing. You know that when you're trying to force somebody to eat pork and you're going to kill somebody because they don't want to eat no goddamn pork, hot dog. You want to kill somebody because they want to eat a freaking pork chop. You want somebody to pretend like they're going to eat pork. So you take them to the torture wheel. Oh, yeah. See, and so look what happens. You set up all of these death camps to bring people down to a place where if they overall don't agree with this new agenda that's going on, where you want to have the population to serve you and run after your own manner of living, y'all is going to get your ass. You devilish son of a bitch. He going to get you. I'm telling you. So this is why it's important to, if you have ties with the perishing Israel, to cut ties. If you have ties with the nation of the Japhethites or the Gentiles, whom great wrath and destruction is going to come, and Yah shall be sanctified in them when he destroyed them before the sight of Israel. Then we shall know that he's our Elohim. See, that's coming down. So it behooves you to sever ties. This is why Yah is making us one nation, because the means that you see in this last captivity that's taking place is so great. The denial of being sinister is so great that you have to begin in mind, body, and spirit to prepare yourself for whatever type of death that may come about, as they did. And if Yah spares us, he do it to his own glorification. If we die in Christ, he do it to his own glorification. But ain't no damn way. When you see how horrible, you know that you don't want your portion among sinners in the lake that burn with fire and brimstone. You know you don't want your portion among them son of a guns, because they don't care. They have no love for Most High Yah. So this is why you can do this thing that you're doing. So you call me today to let us know that bondage is around the corner. The great bondage. I ain't talking about COVID. This is just another sign of how much manipulation is going on the minds of the people. And the people are numb. They are numb. I mean, you just, I knew from the first go round just how crazy people got when they saw you when you didn't have a mask on. When they first put the stickers down on the damn grocery store floors, and you go ahead and walk opposite of one of them arrows. Oh, people have heart attacks right there in the damn store. I mean, just freaking gyrate. Because you going down the wrong damn aisle because you're not asleep, and they are. So the hell what? You know, I'm glad, you know, because I can see it now. You know, when this thing come in thick, Israel gonna be scattered in different places until Yah called them. You know, when I went back just looking at Ezekiel, because when he gathered us to one place, it's gonna be there. It ain't gonna be here. It's gonna be there when he gathers us back to a place of unwalled cities. But until then, Israel is gonna be scattered throughout the four corners as Jacob's trouble come in full. And in that, wherever we are, we want to ensure that the Most High Yah is heavily on us, that we know he's with us because we receive everything that he gave us an opportunity to brandish us, to get us to be righteous and holy. That's why Yah was always sending the prophets before it came, before it was poured out on them like rain, before the likeness of the enemy came in like a flood and took away spoil and took wives and children and destroyed and tore down and burned. We want to be, especially in this generation, man, we want our hearts to be completely circumcised. We don't want to leave nothing back at this point, because it ain't nothing to hold on to in case you don't understand that. That's why the most important message of this hour is dying to yourself and becoming one people, receiving those things which bring you to the place of being corrected and reproved and brandished and moving forward. Move, damn it, move freaking forward. Move freaking forward so that you gain life. That's all it's about. That's all it's about, man. When I call out to the Most High Yah, and I know, Father, you have made me a warrior in this damn time when the Gentiles do not care about me, my family, or this family of Yah, this nation of people, then guess what? I'm preparing myself. I'm praying. I'm calling out. I'm pushing myself to stay in this book, to stay in the righteous way, to stay in the righteous walk, and not be overturned by one single piece of bullshit that these folks are bringing. So you better ready your heart. You better ready your mind. You better be ready to stand, you who say that you're Israel. So I admonish all the house of Israel, the whole house of Jacob, to be ready to take this on. Man, y'all be blessed out there, Israel. I'm Pastor Corey with the Straightway Ministry of Straightway, Kansas City. Shalom, shalom. Hallelujah.